Ja Morant is one of the biggest stars in the NBA, with contracts and sponsorship deals worth over $200 million over the next decade. He seems sure to have been set for life and could take care of his family for a long time. With that level of fame and money, distractions aren't hard to come by. Guns, alcohol, and relentless partying. Ja Morant seems to have been on a downward spiral, which culminated in him going live streaming on Instagram. There, he openly flaunted a firearm, flashing money, strippers, and alcohol. This led the NBA to take action. Let's take a look at how it all unfolded and how we hope Ja Morant can get back to his old self. In the world of professional basketball, there are few players who are as exciting and dynamic as Ja Morant. Born and raised in South Carolina, Morant overcame a difficult childhood to become one of the top players in the country. After a standout college career at Murray State, Morant was drafted by the Memphis Grizzlies in 2019, and he quickly established himself as one of the most promising young players in the NBA. However, despite his incredible talent and potential, there are some who believe that Morant may be on the verge of losing everything. In this video, we will explore Ja Morant's past, his incredible rise in the NBA, and the controversy surrounding his behavior both on and off the court. Ja Morant was born in 1999 in Dalzell, South Carolina. Growing up, he was raised by his mother and grandmother in a small house in a low-income neighborhood. Despite the challenges he faced, Morant was a talented athlete from a young age, and he quickly developed a passion for basketball. He spent countless hours practicing his skills and honing his craft, and by the time he reached high school, he was already considered one of the top prospects in the country. After graduating from high school, Morant enrolled at Murray State University in Kentucky, where he quickly became the star of the basketball team. In his sophomore year, Morant led the nation in assists and became the first player in NCAA history to average at least 20 points and 10 assists per game. His incredible performances on the court earned him widespread acclaim and made him a top prospect in the 2019 NBA Draft. In June of 2019, Morant was selected by the Memphis Grizzlies with the second overall pick. He quickly established himself as a key player on the team, and he was named the NBA's Rookie of the Year in 2020. Morant's electrifying style of play, which includes dazzling dunks, pinpoint passes, and incredible athleticism, has made him a fan favorite and one of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA. Despite his success on the court, however, Morant has faced some criticism and controversy for his behavior both on and off the court. In January 2021, Morant was fined $25,000 by the NBA for throwing a headband into the crowd during a game against the New York Knicks. While some fans defended Morant's actions as a harmless gesture, others criticized him for potentially putting fans in danger and showing a lack of respect for the rules of the game. Morant has also faced criticism for his behavior on social media, where he has been accused of engaging in arguments with fans and other users. In one notable incident, Morant got into a heated exchange with a fan who criticized his performance in a game, telling the fan to get the F out of here. While some fans appreciated Morant's fiery spirit and willingness to stand up for himself, others saw his behavior as immature and unprofessional. Despite these controversies and criticisms, there is no denying that Ja Morant is one of the most talented and promising young players in the NBA. However, there are some who believe that Morant's behavior could ultimately cost him everything. In a league where reputation and image are everything, a few missteps on and off the court could be enough to derail Morant's career and prevent him from reaching his full potential. In addition to the controversies and criticisms mentioned earlier, Ja Morant was involved in a recent incident that caused a stir in the NBA community. Following a game against the Denver Nuggets on November 10, 2021, Morant and some of his teammates went to a nightclub in Denver. While there, Morant began live streaming on social media, and at one point, he held up a firearm in front of the camera. The incident immediately drew backlash from fans and media outlets who criticized Morant for displaying a weapon in a public setting. Many also expressed concern for Morant's safety and the safety of those around him, pointing out that guns should be treated with caution and respect at all times. The NBA also issued a statement condemning Morant's behavior, stating that the league does not condone the display of firearms in public settings. The Memphis Grizzlies, Morant's team, also released a statement acknowledging the incident and stating that they would work with Morant to ensure that he understood the seriousness of his actions. In the wake of the incident, several NBA legends, including Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal, weighed in with their own opinions. Barkley, who is known for his outspoken nature, criticized Morant for his behavior and stated that he needed to be more responsible with his actions. O'Neal, on the other hand, expressed concern for Morant's safety and urged him to be more careful in the future. Other players and personalities in the NBA community also spoke out about the incident, with some offering support for Morant and others condemning his behavior. Some pointed out that Morant is still a young player and may not have fully grasped the gravity of his actions, while others argued that he should have known better and that the incident was indicative of a larger problem in the NBA. Despite the controversy surrounding the incident, Morant has since apologized for his behavior and stated that he understands the seriousness of the situation. He has also pledged to learn from his mistake and be more responsible in the future. Whether or not the incident will have a lasting impact on Morant's career and reputation remains to be seen, but it serves as a reminder of the importance of responsible behavior both on and off the court. While Ja Morant's recent controversies have certainly raised concerns about his behavior, he is not the first NBA player to make mistakes off the court that have potentially jeopardized his career and endorsements. Over the years, there have been numerous examples of players who have wasted their talents and lucrative endorsements deals due to poor decision-making. Some players have struggled with addiction, legal troubles, or simply a lack of motivation, leading them to underperform on the court and lose out on endorsement opportunities. Others have been involved in controversies similar to Morant's, such as displaying firearms or engaging in other inappropriate behavior in public. While it's natural for athletes to make mistakes, it's important for them to recognize the impact of their actions and strive to be better role models for their fans and followers. NBA players have a tremendous platform and influence, and it's important for them to use their positions to inspire positive change both on and off the court. In conclusion, Ja Morant is a remarkable athlete who has overcome incredible odds to become one of the top players in the NBA. His electrifying style of play and his passion for the game has set the NBA-crazed town of Memphis on fire. Thankfully, after serving an 8-game suspension from the NBA, Ja Morant has returned to the team as they make their playoff run as title contenders. We can't wait to see what Ja Morant has to offer, as he is sure to be keen on showing his best self on the basketball court. Subscribe to the channel for more celebrity news every week.